the heart of Africa, where creativity knows no bound and dreams stretch as far as the vast savannah, a new generation of African filmmakers are emerging. Welcome to Passion in Frames, Chronicles of Young African Filmmakers, a captivating journey into the lives and stories of these multi-talented great minds.
Yes, sir.
All right, can you tell us your name?
My name is Emmanuela Madu.
Okay, as a producer, as a young African movie producer, can you share the story of how you ventured into film production and what inspired you to become a producer and how did your journey begin?
Actually, my story is typical in the sense that I started this movie production not really because I'm into movie, like I'm not the movie type. I'm not the type that watch movie a lot, but that's growing up as a child. I don't watch movie a lot, but as an adult and knowing that I have responsibilities coming up, and being that I started my tertiary institution at the time, I was already married and I have kids. I had a child when I started the first level of my tertiary institution, and as time goes on, I'm able to mingle with friends and young minds who are also talented in certain ways, most of which is about this acting stuff and movie. But then a lot of them, they have this talent, but then they don't know the means or have a means of maybe joining one movie production or the other. Being for the fact that we are here in Benin Republic as the Anglophones in Benin Republic, most of these people, like the school where I'm attending, the tertiary institution, is for the English, and most of them come from Nigeria, all the way from Nigeria to come here and study. And even for the Nigerians who are already in Benin, who were born and brought up in Benin Republic and have this zeal to act, or they even have the talent, they do not see the opportunity to join, being that here in Benin there is not a lot of this movie production stuffs, and even if they want to go to Nigeria, actually enjoy maybe one of our very known famous producers and like the Nollywood and the rest of them, is going to take them a lot. And being that most of them are still young and have never ventured into business or something that is going to give them a tangible money, actually, because when they meet some of these producers, they ask them to bring some money in order to join, because they know that it's going to also give them like a fame. So, and this was my main, this is my main thought of bringing about this film production. It is, I made it for those that are really interested and have the zeal and also have this talent but do not see the opportunity here in Benin Republic, and that is it.
All right, that's cool. All right, let's talk about the challenges and the triumph in this industry. Now, you know, film production often comes with unique challenges. Can you discuss some of the hurdles you faced in your project and how you overcame them?
Actually, it's not been easy. It's not been easy, especially for the start. First of all, I have to get someone as my manager who will start this journey with me. It was not something I'm going to sit down and do on my own, because it was not my field. Actually, I'm into what I'm studying in school is business administration, and so I had someone by my side who is into this mass comm and loves and knows much about the movie direction and management. And so as a result, my manager is the one that helps me to figure out a lot of things. And so that is it. And being that I have to also spend a lot, like when you want to start something and you don't have much idea, and then you have to get some other person to give you ideas. Actually, you need resources for that.
All
So,
right. All right. So on the flip side, what are some of your proudest moments as a producer?
oh, and the contrary, actually, I would say starting it, because I never thought, oh, it's going to give a quick result. But then, like even the location to do these movies, and even the people. Yes, in as much as I know that so many people are interested, I don't know how to announce to them that, okay, I'm starting this and I want some more, and I'm inviting some of you. Okay, and but I'm happy that I started it, because it's you a like today. I'm happy that I started it because everything is moving so smoothly.
Okay, as an emerging young producer here in Africa, do you have any project that holds a special place in your heart?
I would say, like right now we are preparing for one epic movie, and I would say that is going to be one movie that is going to take a place there, like a special place in our heart, because at this point, like we've been using a particular location for some time now, but at this point we are going to move into one village in Benin Republic to for this movie actually. And for the ones that we have been doing, I would say there is a movie that we made, and within 1 to 2 weeks we were already getting like 20,000 views in our YouTube channel.
Wow, wow, wow. That's good. That's good. All right, so let's talk about collaboration and creativity. Now, collaboration is key in the film industry. So how do you select the project you want to produce, and what qualities do you look for in directors, writers, and actors?
Okay, and actually, whatever I do, I like it, and to I know that whatever anyone does, it should also present who you are. And for this, I don't do my things just in a way that I'm going to find it difficult tomorrow. And so, like I said initially, the manager who I got, that is helping me in figuring things out. He is a nice person, and because I believe in him, he is the one that I also asked to get me writers. Yeah, I also asked him to get me some writers and a director that is going to do things in a way that is going to present who I am. And that is how we've been doing it. And so I trust and I believe that I have good writers and director. And sometimes when they write and I go through the writings, and initially I've also told them the kind of movies I want to produce. I don't want to produce movies that is going to display something else, and that's just it.
All right, that's good. Thank you so much. So, as a producer, how do you balance creative vision with practical considerations such as budget and resources?
Oh wow. Actually, the things that we do, we first figure out, starting with the scripts. Actually, starting with the scripts that we get, we try to go through them and figure out how much we will be spending. And as a result of this too, we made it clear to the writer that this is the kind of location that we have at the point for the start. This is the kind of location. So when you are writing these stories, we wouldn't want you to make it in such a way that is going to so elaborated, like someone getting into the car and involving a lot of luxuries. Yes, for the start, we are not involving a lot of luxuries. It's not like we do not want these things. It's not that we cannot, but just for this start, we are making it in the way that is going to be easy, budget-wise.
Their films have traveled from local theaters to international screens, gaining recognition and applause. These young visionaries are not just storytellers, they are ambassadors of African culture, sharing narratives that resonate with the audiences. globally.
Now, producing influential films can drive social changes. Now, can you talk about any of your projects that aim to create a positive impact and raise awareness about any specific issue in our society today?
Okay, our first movie that we acted, which is her mother-in-law. That movie, it was our first movie actually, but it brought about a win. Like it was influential to say, because in that movie we tried to bring the picture of an African ladies, the ladies of this century who really think who think otherwise from the ladies of the old centuries, and sometimes they tend not to give respect to older people. So in that movie, that mother-in-law presented herself as the maid of the house. Even at her age, being an old woman, the wife is not giving her that respect. But at the end, when they made it known to her that this is a mother-in-law, like it was a disaster, she has to leave the family. And so it brought about, this kind of always respect the elders as an African woman.
Wow, thank you so much. So, I want you to give us some advice. Looking ahead, what are your aspirations for the future? Are there particular genres or themes you wish to explore in your upcoming project?
For my upcoming project, yes, I want to explore more, particularly like for our location. We want to change location. We don't want to be doing it in a particular location anymore. We want to be shooting our movies in different locations. And
Okay, so lastly, as for aspiring young producers like you who are watching this documentary, what advice would you give them as they embark on their own journey in film production?
Okay, the advice I would give young producers is that no matter what is going to take you, in as much as you have sit down to think about it, that you want to do this for whatever reason you have, and maybe along the line you find a distraction or you think it's never going to be possible, what I would say is just start it.
Wow, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Really appreciate you. And we hope to see more of you, more of your project.
All right.
And I wish you go global with your project.
Thank you so much.
All right.